woman.
Stop.
Hello out there, everybody.
You're so funny.
We're live, or she is live as promised.
All right. Now let's get this going. It'll be okay, honey. I can still see some of it.
Mm-hmm.
Hello, hello. Let me get this up. And then-
Welcome.
Thanks for joining us. Hey, guys. Let's get over
Let a
just
few more
little
people
bit.
get on. We're going to start.
Hey, can you scoot your chair over just a little bit? No, towards me, so you'll be more.
Sorry, dear.
Thanks, you guys, for joining. This is our first time ever doing a question. Hello, hello. Yes, it's our first time ever doing questions. So this is new for us. Hey, from Canada. That's
Wow.
awesome. I've always wanted to go to Canada. But I don't have a passport, so I can't go. But I'm going to get a passport because one day I do want to go travel there.
Hello, everyone.
Jeff's, he's a little camera shy. Y'all know me though, I don't care. I had to figure out how I was going to do this because I've got my phone right here and I've got my iPad right here. So I'm going to try and answer the questions that were on the app that everybody posted, and then I'll try and watch from you guys too. Hello from Alabama.
Roll Tide.
Ohio. Have we been to Ohio? Yeah, we've been to
Hey,
Ohio.
Sabrina.
Hey, Sabrina. Oh, thank you, Karen. I have a long story about my hair right now, so I can't be straightening it or anything because I burned it, and it kind of, it's a bad thing. So anyways, that's another story for another day. Babe.
You lost it. Lancaster, Kentucky. Thank you for sharing and spreading. Indiana, welcome.
Hey guys, hey! We've never been to Indiana. We've been to Kentucky one time, I think.
Yeah, we went to the Ark.
Oh yeah, we did.
Thank you. Where do you get all
Oh my gosh, I get all my kitchen gadgets from everywhere. Mainly Walmart because I love Pioneer Woman. But yeah, anywhere I'm at, if I'm out somewhere and I see a cute thing, I'll get it. And then HSN, I love HSN because Jeff doesn't bust me so bad because I can do like those
Easy Pay.
easy pays, and then but eventually it comes in and he's
West
like,
Virginia, hello.
why are we paying for all this? I'm like, oh, I don't know.
Another Canada.
Texas. Woo! I went to Texas one time and almost died. It was so hot. I thought
Mississippi.
Georgia was hot, but I went to Texas in the fall.
That was in
We went to
September.
in September, and we drove, and it took 10 days. It felt like, and when we finally got there, when we opened up the air, got out of the car, the heat tried to suck my soul out of my body. It was so hot. It was bad.
It's been freezing here.
It's cold here too.
Oklahoma.
Never been to Oklahoma either, but
We're coming.
I'm making a trip there
Yeah.
because I want to go see Pioneer
It's,
Woman.
Pawhuska.
Yep,
We want to go to Pawhuska, Oklahoma.
we sure do. We're gonna go there too.
It's just very difficult to get into the.
The boarding
The
house.
boarding
yeah,
house to
'cause I
stay.
want, but we can stay somewhere else and just go there. All right, guys. Well, there's 87 of you on, so thank you. I'm going to start with some of these questions, and I'm going to answer them. Now, if you post something on there and I don't see it, just do it again, and I'll try and look up here and there. Okay? We're moving to Texas from California. I've never been to California. Now,
Yeah.
Jeff travels all the time, but I don't.
There's a lot of people moving out of California. for some reason.
Okay, let me start with the questions. And guys, bear with me. This is the first time I've ever done anything like this. I'll do the best I can. I tried to watch some other people that do this and see how they do it. But y'all know, I can't. I just got to do me. So the first question is, what kind of work do you do? You sure do have a lot of positive energy. I bet you are a nurse. I am not a nurse. I am a optician, and I work for an eye doctor, and I fit people for glasses. I sell glasses. I used to take patients back, pre-test patients, billing, anything you can think of in a medical office, I do it. So that's what I do. I'm not a nurse.
And I work in a maintenance field for a textile, for
Shaw Industries.
Shaw Industries.
And he travels and goes to different plants and stuff, and does things in the other plants and stuff. So he goes like to California. He goes to, where all have you been, honey? Washington,
Oregon, California,
Texas. I have never went with him because I'm always working. But maybe one day I'll go with him and live it up. Oh, I love you too, Peggy. Thank you. All right, next one, it says, let's see here. How many acres of land do we have? Well, how many acres do we have? Like 2?
It's 1.6 acres, almost 2 acres.
It looks like a lot of property, but we're in the middle of a field.
It's a lot when you're mowing it.
It looks like a lot because behind our house is like rolling
like
hills.
50 acres
It's
back there.
yeah, like 50 acres behind us. So, but it's a lot. It's a lot. How many children and grandchildren do we have? So we have 3 kids, and we have 4 grandbabies. And my oldest is, how old is my oldest?
Shane?
Yeah.
33.
33?
Born in 92.
She was born in 92. So that makes her 30 something. I know that's awful. I hope she's not watching. And we have the oldest, she's 33, I think. Then we have our middle child, she is 28. And our baby is 26. Yeah. So we have 2 girls and a boy. And then our oldest daughter has 2 kids,
Nolan
and Caroline. And my son has 2 boys, Theodore and Edwin. And you see probably Theodore and Edwin the most because they're at my house all the time. All right, let's see. And they're our babies. We love them so much. And
we love them all.
We love them all. That's what I said. We love them all. Let's see here. We answered that one.
Do you have a cookbook?
Do I have a cookbook? No. And I don't even know how I would begin to do something like that. Y'all.
If anybody could reach out
that knows how to do that.
Give her some tips on making a cookbook.
I have no idea. Y'all. I don't know. I work all the time, and then I come home and start doing these. And honestly, I honestly never dreamed that I would be doing what I'm doing right now. I've always loved cooking. Cooking is my favorite thing to do. My mom, it was her favorite thing to do too. And what does that say on my phone? What was that? That was something weird.
I don't know.
My mom always cooked, so I just love it. I've always loved cooking. And then I was like, a long time ago, I just did crafting. I just did videos on crafting and stuff like that. And then I thought, you know what? I'm going to start cooking and showing people my recipes. And then it just kind of took off. And here I am.
Yeah. You're doing good, I think. How do you pronounce hot?
How do you pronounce hot? Okay, so it's hot, just like H-O-T. But let me tell you how that word came about. I could not think of a name for my thing. You know, when I was doing my crafts, it was Candy K Designs. And I was like, what can I do for my cooking show? I mean, my little cooking things. And I didn't know what to name it. Well, one day at work, there was this little, it was in October one year. And there was this little paper, there was this little trinket thing sitting on the shelf, and it said hot mess, because it was, hot season. I don't remember, but it said H-A-U-T-E, and I thought, that is a cute word. And I thought, every time I do something, it turns into a mess. It never fails. Cooking, cleaning, working, anything I do, something always goes wrong. It never fails. So I thought, you know what? I'm a hot mess, so let's, instead of saying H-O-T, because we know I ain't hot, let's do H-O-U-T-E.
You're hot to me.
And, shut up. And that's how I ended up doing Candy's Hot Mess. So, interesting story for that one. Let's see, how many kids we done that one? Do we eat all the things I cook? Yes, we do.
Yes.
And
95% of it.
well, you talking about, I've eaten it, all of it, 100%. 95% of it, because he can be a little pain in my butt. But
I am a picky one.
yes, we eat everything I make, and literally, if we don't eat it all, we'll eat on it for 5 days. I don't care. And so, or we'll freeze it, or
we'll share it.
Or we'll share it. The kids come over and eat a lot. So
Or we'll share it with the neighbors.
yeah, the neighbors come over and eat. Or I'll take some to work for lunch. He'll take some for lunch, and then sometimes, every once in a blue moon, we'll waste something, but it's not much because we eat it around here because we poor. Let's see here.
Denise Espino. I can't pronounce her last name, but
Where are you reading? Oh, right here.
Yeah.
So how long have I been doing videos? Well, I started doing the cooking videos in
January,
the end of January. But I've actually been doing crafting videos before that, because I used to do Reese and crafting and stuff like that. So before that, probably a couple of years before that, I was doing crafting videos. And those are old. That's been a long time ago. I hadn't had time to do any of that in a while. So this one, not even a year, almost a year we've been doing this.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Somebody said they wanted to do a Christmas card. I have a P.O. box on top of my thing, and it has a P.O. box. And really, it's not even my P.O. box, it's my sister's. But I told her, I was like, you know what? You just, anything that says Candy's Hot Mess or Candy's name, give it to me. So my sister gives it to me. So I don't really, I have it up there. I didn't put my real address on there because I was afraid that some psycho would come and knock on my door or something and kill me, and then that would be the end of this. So,
Yeah, just send the Christmas card
so
to
if
the
you want to
P.O.
send a
box.
Christmas card, there's a P.O. box on the top of my screen, and that is so sweet of
Y'all don't have to,
But you don't have to, but that was so sweet. Someone wanted to know if we were from South Carolina. No, we're in Georgia, North Georgia, and we are close to the battlefield, the Chickamauga battlefield. We're probably 25 minutes from Chattanooga, but we're in North Georgia. So we're right on the line. Let's see here. What's my favorite things to can in the summer? Oh my gosh, I love jams and tomato stuff, anything. I just like to can. My mom used to can, so it's like in my DNA. And my sister says that I'm a rebel canner, so she is always nervous about eating.
Rebel.
She calls me a rebel in the kitchen. She's always like, did you do that right? Because I don't want you to die from botulism. I'm like, shut up. Ain't none of us ever died here, so we're good. Let's see here. Do we still have children living at home? Yes. Madison still lives at home. And Madison she has a high-functioning autism.
Yep.
And so Madison will always be with us. And she's our light. We love her.
Yeah, she is so helpful around here.
She's helpful around here. She's just great. And it's like having a teenager. We have a teenager forever and ever.
Yeah.
So she's fun. She's a lot of fun. So yes, we do still have one child at home. Her name's Madison. She stays in her room a lot, and that's normal for children or people with autism. She doesn't like people to touch her stuff, and that's great. And we don't bother her, but she comes out here and tells us how it's going to be.
But she does help us.
But she helps us a lot. She's
so much.
She's great. Madison is.
We're both at work, and
she's just a great heart.
She takes care of the chickens outside and feeds the dogs, and she takes the garbage out, and
she's a good girl.
Makes our bed. Does laundry. I mean, she's awesome.
Yeah, she's 28, but she has the heart and soul of a teenager. So let's see here. And then you travel, so we answered that one.
Answered for that one.
What time do we normally eat dinner? Oh my gosh. Well, I don't get off work till 6 o'clock, and then some nights I don't get off till 7:30, and then some nights I don't get home till 8.
And the nights that you work late, I try to.
Yeah, Jeff tries to cook when I work really late.
For her, so she don't have to come home at 8 o'clock at night and then have to worry about cooking.
But majority of the time, we eat dinner 7:30 or later, and that is so horrible. But by the way we work, there's no other way around it. Unfortunately, when it's dinner time for everyone else, I'm still working. So that's when dinner time is.
That could be changing.
All right, and let's see here. Yeah, I'm hoping that one day I can not work so late. That's one of my goals in life. Someone said that their hometown is Jessup, Georgia.
Yeah.
That is awesome. Where's Jessup, Georgia?
It's south of Atlanta, I believe.
Is
I'm
it?
not sure.
So we're like 2 hours from Atlanta.
Yeah.
We answered that one. Where were you born and raised? I was born and raised down the street from where I live now.
Yep. Well, that's like a mile and a half.
Not
maybe.
even that far, yeah. I was born and raised in North Georgia and
So was
Rock Spring, as a matter of fact. And it's just a little beep, and then you're done. When you're going through it, it's like an Andy Griffith's town. We don't even have a town.
Got a town.
I mean, we have a Subway, and we have a Dollar General. Everybody's got a Dollar General. But yeah, we're in between Lafayette and
Church.
Chickamauga.
Yeah, it's got church. We need to talk about.
It says, let's see. Well, that's on down. I seen that one.
Oh, right there.
I know, but there's another one that
Okay.
asks that.
Okay. Continue on.
And then, yep, we said we were close to the Tennessee line. Where did me and you meet? Well, that's a good question.
You were working at the.
I was working at a mill, and he was working at a
Next to each other.
Next to each other when we were kids. Well, I was a kid. Jeff's a cradle robber.
I'm not. I'm only 5 years older than you. But
No, I'm 48, and Jeff's 53. Fixing to be 54 next month, and he's an old man. But no, I'm just playing. No, I really ain't playing. That's our ages.
you worked with.
I worked and he worked, but we worked beside each other. I had a friend that worked where he worked, and they had a friend that worked where I worked, and that's just how we met.
Yeah.
Where do I come up with my recipes? Oh my Lord, a lot of it comes up in my head. I don't know. I watch a lot of videos, and I am always on Pinterest. If I'm at a garage sale or a yard sale, I pick up cookbooks. We have cookbooks shoved in
Yeah, there's cookbooks
everywhere in this house, shoved somewhere. And we go on a trip. I buy a cookbook. I love cookbooks, and there's something about a cookbook versus online. It's just different. I like to flip.
Yeah.
So I'll sit on the couch and flip through cookbooks, and then if I see something I like, then I'll be like, you know what, I'm gonna do it this way, and then I'll do it my own way or something like that. And then every once in a while, I'll just, I'll see a recipe and we'll go with it. Do my parents live close? Both my parents have passed away.
Yeah.
My mama died when I was 29 of breast cancer, and that has been a long time ago,
Yeah.
actually.
Yeah.
And then my daddy died in
2 years.
2020 of COVID.
It's already been 4 years.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, time flies. That one was devastating
Yeah,
for
that
me.
one, for me too.
You guys
Very
would have
difficult.
loved my dad. He was with me all the time. Anytime I had free time, Daddy was with me. Daddy would live down the road from me, not even two minutes. And he was my sidekick. And so that one is tough. That's a tough one. I'll probably never get over that. Let's see here. We got that. Oh, someone said they live in Georgia, and are we close to Helen? And are we close to Helen? We've been to Helen.
About a couple hours. Maybe.
Couple of hours. I have been to Helen. It was fun.
Very nice.
I liked Helen.
We went during Oktoberfest.
Yeah, Oktoberfest. We went there then. It was fun though.
A lot of people.
But it was fun. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, very nice.
We went, and my sister went, and then we went to the Cabbage Patch place, and I want to do that again. That was the funnest thing I've ever done.
That's in
But
Cleveland.
we did that when we were
Oh,
in
yeah.
Helen though.
Yeah. So we went through and went back to Cleveland.
Yeah.
And went to
Yeah.
we watched the Cabbage Patch being born.
We did. We seen a Cabbage Patch be born, and it was the funnest thing ever. I felt like, well, actually, I was up there with the little kids. Anyways, I was a little kid there because I pushed up in front of all the little kids and stood there while that little Cabbage Patch was being born. It was
Pretty
so
neat.
fun. Let's see here.
Who wants to know about our church? Right there.
They want to know. Nancy wants to know about our church. Well, we go to Shiloh Baptist Church.
Yep, it's in Rossville.
It's in
Georgia.
Rossville, and you can watch it online if you're not local. We love our church. We
Yeah.
actually had Christmas dinner today after church,
Yes.
and
It streams on YouTube.
streams on YouTube. You guys, I welcome anyone to go and watch it. It is, we love our church,
Yeah, it's a very good church.
and definitely Jesus is there. I'm gonna tell you, God is moving in our church.
Yes.
And I tell you what, every time I go, I feel like they're staring right at me because I'll be doing exactly what they be talking about. So, anyways, today was about
being thankful.
Being thankful for the little things like, say I'm gripey, say I'm complaining about my job or something. Well, there's someone out there that needs a job. So, you need to, are you really being thankful for, the things in life that God has gave you? So we definitely.
You look back through your life, think of how many times He's may have intervened, or
and
just be thankful.
Yeah. We love our church. How can you not stop and hug the little ones? Oh my gosh, I hug those little ones all the time. They be running around like lunatics around here, tearing up this house. But they are very spoiled and very loved. I'll trust me on that one.
Yeah, I can't walk through especially Edwin. Paw, and then raises his arms up. So.
Okay, so this one was kind of not nice, but I'm going to read it anyway. Somebody said, why do you not watch what you and your daughter eat? Well, I watch everything I eat. I watch it as it goes straight to my mouth, and then I eat it. And then the same thing with Madison. She watches it as she goes and eats it. And that's how we watch what we eat.
Yes, we eat bad sometimes.
We eat bad. I ain't gonna lie, but I try and do good stuff, but it is what it is. We live on a budget. I know I live on a different budget than some other people, and other people have a different budget, but all in all, everyone has their own things in life. But I shop the sales and I make what we can. If I was a rich lady, we'd eat. We
would probably still eat the same way. Don't sugarcoat it.
You're probably right. But it is expensive to eat healthy. But I mean, I made a salad today.
Brussels sprouts.
Yeah. So we kind of we try to eat better. But anyways, that was one that someone had asked. So
That's the end of it.
Yeah. Let's see here. Okay, someone said that they have. That was that one. They have a hard time catching me on live. I don't do a lot of lives, and the reason is when I'm doing a video, because I told y'all I'm always making a mess. I can pause that thing when something makes a huge mess.
Yeah.
But if I'm live, y'all, oh my gosh, I'll probably just faint dead because you guys will be like, what is she doing? But I need to do more lives.
Yeah.
I don't know why I don't. I guess I'm afraid that people won't get on and I'll just be standing there like crickets or something like that.
The more lives you do, the more people will start watching.
Yeah. So
I mean, I'm thankful for all your followers.
Yes, I'm so thankful for all of you guys. Y'all just don't know. It's astonishing to me. Someone wanted to know how I'm so upbeat and happy all the time. I don't know. I think I have Jesus in my heart for one.
Yes.
And that's one reason why I'm always happy. And I was just born. I hope my sister's watching this because I'm always giving her a hard time, and I'm always saying that and the girl I work with, my best friend Sabrina, I always tell her that I'm just butterflies and sunshine. That's why. Oh my gosh.
I mean, you do have your off days.
I do have days where I wake up in a grumpy mood.
Yes. We all have those.
But by 10 o'clock, I'm good. And then I'm back to happy again. And not to mention that, I might be a little medicated. No. Well, yes. But nothing crazy, But just like everybody else in the world, I'm on some kind of anxiety medicine. So that could be why I smile and I'm happy all the time, too. And for some reason, I have the personality where if I know I need to do something by 6 o'clock, well, I'm not going to start doing it until 5:40, I am the worst. What do they call that? Procrastinator?
Yeah, procrastinator.
My sister used to get so mad at me because she would put me in charge of making the dinner list for the holidays, and she'd be calling me up until the day before and getting mad at me because I hadn't made the list yet. I'm just kind of like, if it's going to stress me out, I just ain't going to deal with it. I'm just going to move on and enjoy life and just deal with it. So that, I think, is all of the questions that I've seen. Does anybody else have any other questions that I didn't answer? Let me get out of here and get back on here. I'm not the most technical person, so sometimes you'll see somebody's like, why don't you do this on your video? Or I do good to get recorded. Let me tell you guys. My daughter, I told her, I said, I need to hire you to be my manager and just do my videos because I'd be a little...
I'm just kind of like, it's going to stress me out. I just ain't going to deal with it. I'm just going to move on. And
Lord, I sound like cornbread. Where's the volume button on this thing?
just do my videos because
I ain't lying when I told y'all I don't know. I don't even know where the... Oh, here's some buttons. There we go. All right. Now, let's see. I have no idea. See how bad I am?
Hold on.
I think I'll do better by just looking at my phone.
Yeah, let's look at your phone.
I mean, I can see up close, so that's good. I mean, I can see everything. So, guys, do you have any other questions? Have I answered everybody's questions? So, let me tell you what I'm doing. So, I'm live on my phone, and then I got Jeff's phone right here because I do videos on other platforms. And I thought, well, how am I going to do this if I'm doing live on Facebook and then show it on my YT and my TT. So I got Jeff's phone over here recording, and then I got mine live. So that's how I'm gonna share it tonight when I get done. Because I mean, I don't know how to work it any other way. But yeah, I used to do lots and lots of crafts, and I'm gonna start integrating some of that too. I just didn't know if people like that because, you know, I know that you guys all like watching me do some of my stuff, but my daughter even said, why didn't I ask you guys? You know, I watch a lot of people on their lives or their videos, and they do like vlogs of their day and things they do. If you guys could only see some of the things I do during the day, you might be you might have some anxiety go down. Because I'm always into something. And I don't know why. I don't know. I've always been that way. And you are always pulled into it.
Yeah, lucky me. I don't
He
mind.
always gets stuck into my messes.
Sometimes I get stuck cleaning up your messes, but it is what it is.
It is what it is. I keep it. It's not never dull here, is it?
No.
It's never dull. It's never dull.
I wouldn't want to be anywhere else.
I'm sure sometimes you're like, oh my Lord, what is she doing now? Oh my goodness. I mean, we have 191 people watching. That's crazy. That is so crazy to me, y'all. I love y'all. That is just so awesome. Y'all don't know how much it means to me when I wake up in the morning and I see where people have shared my stuff and I got more followers and stuff. And I'm like, wow, I can't believe this because I'm just a little nobody, you know? And then I see that people actually are watching my stuff, and I mean, occasionally some people are mean, but that's just the internet,
That's
you
just
know?
the world.
Yeah, that's just the internet. So I try and just ignore that. But at first it would hurt my feelings. I'd be like, oh my gosh, I can't believe they said that about me. Now I'm just laugh about it because I'm like, whatever. And then I always, if someone does do something like that, I love it that you guys come to my rescue. So that always makes me happy too. So have I answered everyone's questions? I hope I have. If you have any other questions, I am an open book. Everybody else that knows me knows my whole life. I have no secrets. I have none. I didn't say how old our grandbabies was. Our two grandsons are 4.
Nolan turned 4
Nolan's
in September
turned 4 in
25th.
September, and Theo turns 4 in January
8th.
The 8th. So they're 3. They're like a few months apart. And then Edwin and Caroline are a year and a half.
No.
Yeah. They were born in June.
Oh, Edwin and Caroline are 4 days apart.
Yeah, they're 4 days apart, but they're a year and a half.
Yeah, they're 18 months.
Yeah. And that should be the end of our grandchildren, I would think. We're not going to have any. I wouldn't think we're having any more. So, but we have the 4's plenty, trust me.
Yes, 4's when they're all 4 here together.
I watch them every Friday. I don't work on Fridays, and every Friday I watch all 4 grandbabies. It can be a little tough at times, but I wouldn't have it any other way. But when they go home, I'll be loving it too.
Two get here early, and then the other 2 can't come about
At noon.
and then the first two go home around 5-ish, and the other two stay sometimes all night.
Yeah. Theo stays all the time. He loves his Nana. He holds my hand and tells me all kinds of stuff. And Nolan, he's a hoot. He's so funny. He likes to sing, and y'all have seen him do some cooking videos and stuff. So he's going to probably grow up and be a singer and a cook, and he can do a lot of cooking.
A singing chef.
A singing chef. Which is funny because yesterday I was...
Hey, your friend Stacy.
Stacy!
Glad you made it to
We're
her
glad
life.
you made it, Stacy. But yesterday it was so funny because I was at the kitchen singing. I was at the kitchen over here, and I'm a goofball, y'all. Y'all just don't know. I try and rein it in a little bit on these videos. I was standing right here and I was cooking something, and that Christmas thing came on where John Travolta is doing Staying Alive. Have you seen that one?
Santa Claus.
The Santa Claus one was John Travolta, and I'm belting it out, and there I look, and the neighbor's standing right there with the screen door open, and he's knocking, and he's like, "Are you singing?" I'm like, "Well, I don't know if you call it singing, but I was definitely belting it out." But I think we answered all the questions.
I think so.
I don't want to bore everyone. I'm always paranoid if
We got married June 14th, 1997. So we're coming up on our
28th.
next June.
Is it 28?
27 or 28?
No, I think we've been married 28 years.
Nope.
No, we'll be 28 years in June. So he only has 2 more years before he has to actually do the anniversary trip that I want.
Hawaii?
Yes, I wanted to go Hawaii on our 25th anniversary. We were still poor, which we still are.
We're still poor.
But we did have a good one. I want to go to Hawaii. I want to go to Oklahoma. I want to go to, now my main thing I want to go to is Ireland.
Yes. Ireland will be fun.
I want to go to, but I'm scared to leave the States. I don't know. I've only been to the Bahamas, and so I'm kind of scared if we were to leave. I mean, we went to the Bahamas and we got back okay. I mean, I don't know. I've always lived in a little Andy Griffith town, so going too far out is a little scary to me. When you live in Georgia, you go to Florida. That's where you do. You just go to Florida on your vacations. But Ireland is my one thing in life that I hope that I get to do one day. And go to the Pioneer Woman.
If we go to, or not if, when we go to Oklahoma, I'm trying to decide whether we need to fly.
I think we should drive and do a road
drive.
trip. So that way you can just go, and then when you do road trips.
It's like 13-hour drive.
Yeah, but think if you went down back roads and stuff and you stopped at all these cool little diners and restaurants, and does anybody ever watch Diners, Drive-Ins, and Dives on Food Network? Oh my gosh, that would be like the best. If I was to do like a road trip and stopped at all these restaurants and tried out something cool, I think that would be fun.
We can take some back roads. But
And then I was
if we take all
looking.
back roads, it'll take us 2 days to get there.
We were looking at some places to stay, and there was one place in some different places, and there was one in Oklahoma. It was like birdhouses. Somewhere in Oklahoma, and you stay in birdhouses. It looks just like a birdhouse.
Mm-hmm.
So we thought about that. And then I seen in another state they had it was like I think it was Idaho, and it was a baked potato that you stay in. It's the shape of a potato, and it's a whole, and you stay in it. So I thought that would be something cool that we could do.
That's like a 30-something hour drive to Idaho.
It'll still be fun. We could do it. Well, maybe we could drive and then drive to the potato. I think it would be fun.
Fly
We could fly and
to
then
Idaho.
fly to Idaho, and then we could go to the potato and stay.
Well,
Has anyone ever stayed at the potato? I don't know the name of it, but it's the shape of a potato.
yeah, Idaho. But I think we could drive to Pawhuska. It's not.
Yeah, I definitely want to drive to Oklahoma, and then that way we can go to the Pioneer Woman, and stay and do it your mom's own. I see your mama.
No.
Say hi, Mama.
Hello, Mom.
She's the reason he is the way he is.
Yep, it's all her fault.
Yeah, when I married him, he was still living at home, so that should tell you something real fast. Remember, I told you he was an old man when he married me. So he was so spoiled from his mama that
I still
am. But y'all know what I mean. And that's another reason why if I cook something and he won't eat it, I just tell them, you can starve or you can call your mother because,
I'll make a sandwich.
or make a sandwich because that's what's going to happen. All right, guys. It has been
Blast.
It has been a blast. It's 6:35. If nobody else has any other questions, then I guess we will wrap this up. I just wanted to get on. I have never done. I've gotten so many followers, which I'm so thankful for. And I know that you guys had a lot of questions, and I can't answer all of them because there's just when you guys type it sometimes because I miss so many, and I try to answer as much as I can. So I figured this would be a great way for you guys to get to know us. And if you ever have something that you wanted me to try and cook, I'll do it because I'm game for anything. And this summer we're going to be doing some gardening. We're going to be trying to be more
Raised beds.
self-sufficient. And
Yeah, you want some raised beds.
I want some raised beds, and we're going to start doing some more canning and preserving, and I'm going to start doing some more crafting and things like that, and maybe show you guys some bad parts of this house that y'all would not believe, like my craft room. I think I showed it to you one day, but it's a lot worse than that day. And just things like that. But I just love y'all. I really do. And I wouldn't be growing and just, this is a dream for me to be growing and for you guys to support me. Y'all just don't know how much I love y'all for that. So with that being said, I appreciate y'all getting on and spending the evening with us and taking time out of your evening. And tomorrow we've got all kinds of, I've been working on a bunch of stuff. I did some Christmas candy, and I burnt one batch, so I ain't gonna show y'all that video. That went in the trash. And then I let Jeff try it, and I was like, do you think it tastes burnt?
Yeah.
And he said, yeah, it tastes burnt.
Ain't nothing worse than a burnt pretzel.
So I did a second thing of candy, and it turned out perfect.
Oh,
So
yeah.
I'm gonna post that video. And
Hey, you're human. You make.
oh yeah, y'all know I'll be making mistakes. That's crazy. But yeah, I've got all kinds of videos that I've been working on this weekend, and we're gonna start posting them. And then sometimes I do some bulk videos like on the weekend. Just because I work so late, sometimes I know I won't be able to get that video in for you guys, and I want you guys to see something every day. And then some days I get home late and I'll still do a video, so it just depends. But this weekend I did 2 extra videos to post up, and in case I have a long night or something and it's a little late. So anyways, that's about all I got. But I so appreciate all of you guys so much.
So do I.
Thank y'all for the stars. I've seen that some people gave me some stars, and that is amazing. I just love y'all. I love y'all so much. And yeah. So I will jump. We're gonna get off here and we ate at church, so we're not having dinner tonight.
Yeah.
I told Jeff when we were at the church line, I was like, why do you only have a little bit of food? I said, you better be getting some more food because I ain't cooking tonight.
I can open up a can of something if I get hungry.
Yeah, for real. I've got some leftover pot roast, so that's what I'm gonna eat if I get hungry. And he just won't eat pot roast.
Well,
so
I
it's a
refuse
sin.
to eat pot
It's
roast.
a sin to not eat pot roast.
I just don't like it. I don't know why. I've never liked it.
There's something wrong with you.
I can't explain it.
If you don't like pot roast, I mean, that's the best thing in the world.
I just don't like the taste of it.
It tastes just like steak.
No. No, it ain't nothing like steak.
Yes, it
No, it's
is.
not.
Tastes better than steak. Y'all, give me a thumbs up if you think pot roast is the bomb diggity. See, I already got 100 thumbs ups.
You did not. To each their own.
All right, guys. It has been wonderful seeing you guys and spending time with y'all this evening. And I will see you guys tomorrow. If you, honey, you go around and hit your end on that one. And then I'll get this. So I love y'all. And